The machine is much, but it is not everything. I see something like you in this plate, but I do not see you. I hear something like you through this telephone, but I do not hear you. That is why I want you to come. Pay me a visit so that we can meet face to face and talk about the hopes that are in my mind. The Machine Stops is a compelling science fiction novella written by E.M. Forster and first published in 1909. The story is set in a dystopian future where humanity lives underground in isolated cells, devoid of direct physical interactions, and reliant on a vast, omnipotent machine for all their needs. This narrative explores themes of technology dependence, individuality, and dehumanization, providing a chilling insight into the potential consequences of over-reliance on technology. The protagonist, Vashti, is a lecturer who specializes in music history. She lives in a small hexagonal room furnished with buttons and levers that provide everything from food to clothing. Personal contact is deemed unnecessary and even vulgar, as most human interactions are conducted through instant messaging and video calls. Vashti's life epitomizes the passive, isolated existence led by most of humanity. People worship the machine as an almost divine entity that caters to their every need, enforcing a rigid adherence to its systems and protocols. Vashti's son, Kuno, lives on the other side of the world. Unlike his mother, Kuno questions the omnipotence of the machine and the limitations it places on humanity. He is curious about the forbidden outside world and manages to visit the surface of the earth without the machine's permission. His experiences lead him to a profound appreciation for the natural world and human capabilities, contrasting sharply with the sterile, controlled life underground. Kuno shares his disillusionment and fears with Vashti, telling her of his unauthorized journey to the surface and his subsequent punishment. He expresses his concerns about humanity's overdependence on technology and the loss of human spirit and physicality. He warns that the machine has taken over their lives completely, reducing them to mere cogs in its system. Kuno's revelations and his plea for a more meaningful existence resonate as a desperate call to recognize the impending doom brought by blind technological obedience. Despite Kuno's warnings, Vashti remains a devout believer in the machine's infallibility. However, the turning point in the novella comes when the machine begins to malfunction. The system that had been thought invincible starts to break down, leading to chaos and panic among the populace. The breakdown exposes the fragility of a life wholly dependent on technology. Airships fail, communication is disrupted, and the artificial atmosphere begins to deteriorate. As the machine collapses, so does the society that had so utterly depended on it for sustenance, guidance, and governance. In the climax of the story, Vashti, amid the crumbling infrastructure, finally realizes the truth in Kuno's words. The blind worship of the machine has led humanity to a dead end, both literally and metaphorically. The novella ends with the machine's total breakdown, leaving the survivors, including Vashti and Kuno, facing an uncertain future in the real world, a world they are ill-prepared to face due to their prolonged detachment from it. Forster's work is eerily prophetic, reflecting contemporary concerns about technology and its impact on human interaction and societal structures. The novella criticizes the potential dehumanization that can occur when people become too reliant on technological systems, warning of the dangers of losing touch with nature and human relationships. The Machine Stops also delves into the theme of complacency that technology can breed, illustrating how innovation without foresight can lead to the deterioration of intellectual and physical capabilities. Overall, The Machine Stops serves not only as a compelling story, but also as a cautionary tale about the potential consequences of allowing technology to dominate our lives. It challenges readers to reflect on their own relationships with technology and to consider the value of direct human experience and the natural world. Forster's novella remains a critical and relevant work, provoking thought about technological dependence in an age where technology increasingly shapes human experiences.